Hi guys. Discovered some things about throwing knives recently. I got these little guys. These are called kunai knives, right? And they're bigger versions. This is a relatively smaller version. I got these three a piece at a little weapon shop in Chinatown here in Los Angeles. I know you can also buy them on Amazon. So this is something for people who want to learn how to defend themselves, especially out here in a place like California. I know gun laws are restrictive. I'm not a gun person, but I am very much you should be able to protect yourself person. So this is for particularly women who want to feel more safe at night or whatever. Learning how to throw little knives like these that are easy to conceal. You can buy them on Amazon. All right, so it's not exactly illegal. Don't need a permit or registration to carry these. But they are difficult to learn how to throw. However, there are techniques. So let me just skip with the diatribe and just jump right into what I've learned. So I've just spent a lot of time looking up videos on how to throw knives and things on YouTube and decided why not do one of my own. I couldn't really find what I was looking for. So why not just try? Anytime I come up with a breakthrough, I'll share it with you guys on here. Don't know when I'm going to post this video, but hey, what the hell. So as you can see, you've got a little ring here, right? That you can hold on to like this. Yeah, a lot of people throw knives grabbing it by the head right here. I choose to go like this. I don't want to cut up my fingers while I'm doing this. So you're tossing it like this, right? Allowing the thing to spin. Now here's the deal. Most people don't realize that there's tricks to this kind of thing. Mostly it has to do with distance. So even the most perfect knife thrower that I want to be, following this technique is going to be confined to distance. It's impossible for somebody to just throw at any distance perfectly. It's timed out. We live in a time space environment. So these things have to rotate at a certain rate, right? And they're pretty much useless unless they hit their target as intended with the point like this. So talking about rotation, right? Half a rotation, full rotation. What you'll basically want to do is figure out through practice how far away you have to be in order to get a half rotation right in the hole, full rotation right in the hole, two rotations right in the hole. I've kind of discovered, let me bring you guys over here. I kind of discovered that I've got about 3 feet from my target right here, and then intervals going down from that. So about 3 feet away. Now, this is just for me, what I've kind of discovered. Everybody's different, so you'll find this out yourself. 3 feet is kind of my half rotation. Send it in. That's kind of point blank range. Okay. Now, from there, based on just logic of doing this, right? This is a discovery process for me also. 3 feet behind that. So 6 feet from a target should be a full rotation, point in. From there, 1.5, 9 feet. Two rotations should be 12 feet away. So again, I hope to get perfect at this one day. Yeah, it's a passion, it's a new interest of mine and everything. But suffice it to say, if I'm not some increment of 3 feet away, I'm screwed. So this is about pairing your awareness of rotation speed, rotation rate, distance, and time all together. So basically, you can judge how far away you need to be from a target in order to hit it perfect every time. That's the secret. Okay? So let me go ahead and show you guys how I'm beginning. Didn't really frame this up beforehand, but I think that pretty much works right there. Let me tilt it like that. Okay, so I'm about 3 feet from a target right here. Okay, let me see if I can swing this over here so you can see mostly my arm. That's the important thing. So the idea here, right, is to get half a rotation and then point in. And as you guys can see, I was using a piece of cardboard, a cardboard box, kind of broken down and folded up. If you're as successful as you want to be with these, you're going to go through a cardboard box a day, right? Because you'll be jamming these things in, cutting it all up. A piece of wood like this. A lot of people recommend that, right? Also, if you one day have to defend yourself with one of these damn things, you want it not only to hit point in, but hit hard enough to do some damage, right? So if you can't damage this, how in the hell are you supposed to damage somebody who's attacking you? Simple logic, right? So here's the deal. I'm about 3 feet away. I'm oppositional with my foot placement. So I'm throwing with my right. I know this might be reverse here in the video, but right-handed, left foot forwards. Left-handed, right foot forwards. Oppositional with the feet. You probably can't see it too well down here. But the idea is half a spin to get it in. Half a spin to get it in. Hey, that rhymes. Half a spin to get it in. That's basically no rotation, right? You hear sometimes about spin technique, no spin technique. Maybe one day I'll master the no spin technique, but basically even the no spin technique is actually half a spin, broken down way, way, way over distance. Okay, so think of it that way. So this is point blank range. What you basically want to do is start off here, right? Oh, see, I messed up already, right there. So if I can't do that, right, I shouldn't be moving back any further than that. So let me see if I can find this guy. Another thing I've been doing for practice is I don't get to move on to my next blade until I put this one in, right? So if I drop it, it falls back, I got to go get it. That'll keep me in shape also. So I'm right here, again, point blank range, basically no rotation, half rotation. You're basically damn near almost just putting it in there, right? Oh, let's try it again. May have to back up some. Oh. Nope. Nope. There it is. Let's try the second one right here. Oh. And again, here, one thing I'm forgetting right now, right? I'm setting up, holding onto the ring like this, letting it settle in the kind of the crook between the thumb and the pointer finger, right there like that. That's a consistency. So think of this as throwing a dart. Aha. And finally, make sure it's resting right there for consistency. Nope. Aha. So this is another thing you want to think of at point blank range, right? Your accuracy is fairly under your control, okay? So you don't want to just throw at the thing in general. You can kind of aim for over here. Oop. Aha. Look for another spot. Aha. Right there. Right there. Boom, boom, boom. Like that. Let's try that again. Again, settling it in the crook right here. Oh. Aha. Aha. All right? So again, don't think of it as rotating at all. You're just basically putting it in there. Let's try that one more goddamn time. Excuse my language. We need God on our side during these times. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's not using the Lord's name in vain. This is serious stuff. Whoop. Again, placing it in. 1. 2. 3. So you're aiming for a little bit different place each time, right? So let's try that one more time. Maybe you can get 3 in a row consistent. Here it is again. 1, 2, 3. All right. Now, that was with no spin, right? Or basically half a spin. Now, I'm taking a look here. Now, obviously, I'm not even perfect at this yet. So I'm jumping ahead a little in terms of what we want to accomplish. So I'm here about 3 feet away. So again, we live in a universe of laws, right? So time, space. I back it up. Now I'm 6 feet away. Now, if I use the same throw, what I should be able to do is get a full rotation this time, right? So 2 halves thrown the exact same way, yeah? Going in point first from 6 feet. So 2 stacked intervals of 3 right there. Let's give it a shot. Oh. I may have to back up some. Ah, there it is, right? So don't get too confined to your space. This takes practice in changing your spacing, changing your distance, not so much changing the way you throw things. You want to throw the knife with basic common sense, knowing principles and everything. But pretty much everybody's natural way of doing things is going to be their natural way of doing things, right? That's why we have habits and stuff in the first place. And you want to work with your body in doing this. So it's about half rotation, full rotation, and kind of judging how far away that'll be. So let's try that again. Oh. Aha. Oh. Now here's what I'm going to do for self-discipline. Because again, this is how I'm teaching myself how to do this. Since I couldn't even take that step yet, what do? It's time to go back to the very beginning, right? This may happen again. You may get to Olympic level. Something gets screwed up, and you have to go right back to this and humble yourself and do this. Oh, look at that. Maybe that was the problem, whatever that was. Bam. Do that for a while. Get it in your brain how far away that was. Put it in there. Put it in there. Put it in there. Now, taking the same throw, kind of gauging what is twice what I just was doing. All right? Set you guys down here just a tiny bit. Twice what I was doing, same throw. Because again, if I use the same throw, I should be able to get another half on top of the perfect half that I had been doing. Right? Oh. Nope. Again, gotta run after it. Nope. Nope. By the way, you'll see this in some tutorial videos also. Keep track of how these things land. If they're landing, right, blade down like that, they've rotated too much. Yeah? Rotated too much means you may have to step forwards a little. So you can get it there. If it lands like this, it's rotated too little, which means you have to step back a little to get it like that. So you're altering, again, your distance from the target, not obsessing about how you throw the damn thing. Rather than getting into this paralysis by analysis about how you're throwing, just throw the damn thing, throw the damn thing, throw the damn thing, and judge your distance. Yeah? So let's give this another shot. I think I was ending up blade down, so I may have to come closer just a little. Oh, still, blade down. Oh. No. See, I'm consistently getting it wrong. That's a good sign. Let's back up and see if that helps. Aha. No. Nope. Oh, I hit the blade itself. That's cool. I got good accuracy. Now I just got to get good distance. Nope. May have to come forwards a little. Nope. Nope. Lay down again that time. Back it up. Aha. Try to duplicate that again. Aha. Right? So there you guys have it. I'm obviously a beginner at this, but again, the idea here, It's not about altering yourself. This is kind of an analogy of life, right? An allegory of life. You are altering your distance from your target rather than maintaining a distance, which usually changes if we're not aware of it, and trying to alter the self. And if you need to, go back to the basics of, oh, see, I effed that up. Obviously, I need to be back here, right? Putting it in. Putting it in. Oop. Gotta run after it. Be good for my quads, my calves, and my stomach. Up. All right. Now, if I can do that, get this spacing down, multiple intervals, rotation. One day, it'll be as consistent as that from whatever interval back I want it to be. Okay? So there you have it, folks. That is the beginning of the secret right there. Back it up, move it forwards. Give yourself a timeout. Take yourself back to the basics if you need to. I mean, it's kind of fun to just throw them in there like that, right? Hey, it's success. It's point blank range. But here's another thing. We're all trying to get good at throwing knives, right? But we should know how to hit something up close, right? The reason being, if you're facing an attacker in the street, right? And you have an opportunity to get closer. Hopefully, by getting closer, we would increase our accuracy, right? At the very least. So we should be able to hit something consistently, potentially life-savingly, this close up. That is something I have not seen in any other tutorial video. Again, I'm a beginner at this, but if you are having trouble hitting a potentially life-threatening target and you have the opportunity to get closer, hopefully you'd be doing that with the knowledge that that would be effective, right? So if anything, make it a thing, make it a warm-up, make it a habit, make it part of your ritual to get up close and personal and do that. Do that. Shit. That's why we practice, right? Better to miss here than later on when it really matters. Settle it right there. Make sure these things are consistent. Bam. Right? So that is my one beginner to another beginner tutorial. Thank you guys for sticking with it, with me and everything. Yeah, I may post multiple ones of these as things go, as I discover stuff. Thank you guys for your patience. Hit me up in the comments below. Let me know what you think. If you loved it, you hated it. If you want more, you want less. And yeah, thanks again. Thanks for following, guys. Peace.